Hello everyone and welcome back to the 11th part tutorial of how to model the bathroom. So this time what we're going to do, we're going to create the water cord. Now I'm going to show you two things that I was wondering about whenever I wanted to create this, and just to get me into this position where I didn't know how to really solve this, and I just probably need to practice more and then redo it. But as for now, I'm going to show you the easiest way to create a power cord, and then something that is more of a rigging kind of way. So let's start with creating a civic curve tool. Okay. Now civic curve, you're going to go over create. Make sure you're at polygons. Create civic curve tool, and your mouse cursor will turn into this target sign, kind of target sign. Now you want to press spacebar in order to, well, we are here. You want to press here, click this icon with the 4 windows, and we want to change our view into this side or front view. Okay, so hover your mouse over it and tap on your spacebar. That way we will be able to see the the place where the water comes from, okay, flowing off the tap, and the place where we need to connect the other side of our cord of water. So we're going to start off by clicking once here, okay? This will be the base of our, the center will be the base of where we need this to be. So I'm going to click here. Now, because this is going outside from this tab, I'm going to switch to side view first here. I clicked once, but I'm now using this over here to make sure that if this is where, well, this is where the water goes from out this pipe starting off. Well, I hope that this is it. I'm going to press 4 to look for it. I don't see the other one for some reason. I also don't see the, well, this is starting to be crazy. Let's use the top view, maybe there, it will be easier. Okay, so you see we started off by clicking once in the center of this, and I'm going to start and, well, I'm going to continue clicking here, and it just came over here for some reason. I'm going to undo that. All right, so it started here basically. Whenever I clicked once here from the side view, it's just snapped to this axis, and so on. I will need to continue from here. Okay, 1, 2, and here I will go back to side view, to this side view, and this is where I'm gonna meet the other one. Well, I don't see it here as well, which is a little bit disturbing. Let's try and change the view to see. Oh, well, where it is. No. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna continue this that way. I'm gonna start and simply click here, 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 here. So you will see that it's dropping down that way. Okay, so after this, you see, it's like going that way, all the way down. Now I'm gonna switch back here, and I will switch the X-ray on here to see where the bottom of this bath is, and I will start to just making this circular kind of shape. I don't want this to be attached, sit on top of the bath, just hanging a little bit on the air there. And I want to continue and grow this up that way to a place where it meets this thing here. Okay. continue this, and when you finish, then it's a little bit inside this pipe. Please press enter. I'm sorry if you got confused, but what happened here is that we created this here instead of here. So now all we need to do is we're gonna grab this, modify center of the pivot first, so we will be able to see the move tool, and we will bring this to the position like so. Now here we will need to do some adjustments. You can see it's inside our bathtub here, so I'm gonna just put my camera here so I can right click on the background and choose control vertices, and I will grab all those vertices down there. Okay, you can't really see them, so I will apply the X-ray, and I will just move them outside over here. And let's turn off the X-ray so we can see what's going on here. I'll simply grab them and move them so they will be hanging out of this handle, safety handle here. Now with that done, I want to also control unselect those because those are in position, and I want also those not to be selected, but those here at the bottom, okay, I want to move outside a little bit. We can also rotate them so it will be somewhat laying nicely, and you can see it's also already intersecting with the bath, and this is something which is not we wanted to avoid. Okay, sorry. I'm going to try and modify those a little bit more. So here it's intersecting, and we want to leave some space there. And those intersecting and bring them up a little bit. Just finding the borders where it's intersecting, and then I'm moving them upwards a little bit so they won't intersect with the bath. So that's cool. This one, I don't know. It looks like if I will bring this down, it will intersect, but I can pull this out so it will look more organic that way. And those, maybe we can move them a little bit that way. And here, those, we have a problem with them. Moving them here, I still don't want them intersect with the handle, just to float on top, above it. And moving this one here and lay it down. Again, make sure it's not intersecting, and moving this one. Well, we have here two, which are, one of them is, see, this one is a, well, I'll have to choose this all over. Right click, control vertices. Here we have this one, which is a squarey open square, like not open square, but empty square. Okay. Now this is the first point that we draw, and here we have a U kind of letter. Okay. So just a quick explanation. This is the start point, but basically it's the end point. We draw it as a start point, but it's the end point of this whole curve, and this is the start point. So we need a start point to peek out of this. We want to grab it and make sure that it's peeking out, or at least it's here where the surface is there, okay? And these are less important, but they are important because this one is controlling right now the way that the wire will came out from here. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab this. We're going to grab this as well first. Sorry, this one. Hold on the space bar, go over Edit Curve, and choose Rebuild Curve Options. And you want to make sure you choose 0 to spans. And here you want to put in something like 50. And yeah, and you want to click Apply. Now, close this after that and right click on top of our curve, and you will see that right now we have more vertices on top of it, okay, controlling well, control vertices. So we just rebuild it, so now that we will be able to grab this and then grab this, right click on top of this, choose face, grab only this face, and then grab this, and we want to extrude this face along this wire. Okay. Now, the only problem that we will have is a place where this area is a little bit too thick. I mean, this will be the diameter of our pipe, and the diameter of our pipe will be extruded on top of this wire, and the wire, the groove, will be in the center of it. So that means that whatever space we left here, this is where this pipe could be, intersecting with other feature as the handle or the bottom part of the bath. So we will need to examine this and first just go on and extrude it. So we selected the face, then shift selected the groove, go over edit mesh, face extrude options, and because we added 50, we rebuild this groove as 50 with 50 control vertices. You want to put in here 50 and click apply. Okay, so this is what will happen. Now you can see that this is a little bit big, but we need to remember that we need to press 3 in order to make sure that this is as we want it to look like. Okay, so this is a little bit big. I think that this is a little bit big for power, or sorry, for a water pipe, and I'm going to undo that. Okay, and what I will do here is first of all grab this face again, and I will simply shrink it that way, as well as bringing, press F8. I'm going to grab the curve, and I don't know, for some reason I think that should be a little bit centered here, and then I will redo this. Okay, so grabbing this, right click, choose face, shift select our curve, and edit mesh. And we don't need to apply the same settings, it's already there, so we do. I think we do. Edit mesh, extrude. Yeah, it's okay. Just gonna click apply. And I do have a problem, and the problem is that whenever I brought those, brought this inside words, the U, you see the U is not where it should be. So I'm going to bring this outside that way to the same point where this surface is, and then this one I will bring it backwards, and then I will redo this. So right click, choose face, grab this thing, and edit mesh, extrude. Okay, we still have some problems here. Let's examine this. I'm going to bring those a little bit downwards that way, just to make it more as it should be. And now I'm going to redo this. This one, that one, extrude. That's better. I'm going to press the fade, bring it back to object mode, press 3. And you can see I need to add some edge loops here. So I'm going to one edge loop here, one edge loop there, maybe one edge loop here as well. And the only thing we left to do is dealing with this part here. So I'm going to right click, choose vertices, grab these, move them over here, move those a little bit over here, just to center this. See, I'm going to examine the entire model, the entire wire, and you can see that those are a little bit weird here. Now, the easiest way to control these is to grab the curve that we were extruding on top of it. So you can open the outliner, grab the curve. You can see the curve is selected. Right click on the background, control vertices, and at the same time apply the X-ray just so you will see better the vertices. Or you know what, you can press 4 and see the wireframes that way. Either way, if you grab a vertex, you can move it and according to it, the mesh, the extrusion that we apply to on top of this curve will be moving accordingly. So you see, moving it, only the curve, and the rest of the extrusion is moving alongside to this. So you can that way control how to lay this pipe on top of that handle. You can grab this vertex here, pull it out upwards a little bit that way, and let's see, we'll try to see where the intersection points. So I will lay this better that way. Examine this area. This one should be lifted up a little bit. Maybe this one a little bit more. So that's nice. Okay. Now, right now, after we've done with that, the only thing that we left to do is, at least whenever you're done with this, is to go over Edit, Delete by Type, History. Now, when you're going to do this, that means that now no longer you can control with the curve how the shape will look like. Okay, so here basically we just eliminated the option to make this adjustable. It will always remain that way, and you can try this. I mean, why not? Let's try. Let's right click, choose vertices, try move them. You will see it won't longer affect this. So that's good. I'm gonna keep this curve here. I still don't want to get rid of this, but I'm gonna deal here with what we have here. So here I'm gonna add a few edge loops. One will be here, next to it another one, and then right click, choose face. I'm gonna grab all those faces and then Control unselect those faces, but this face over here, I want to get rid of this. So I'm gonna press delete and get rid of it. I'm gonna grab these vertices here, up here, expand them a little bit, bring them upwards that way. Right click, choose edge, double click on this edge, extrude, switch to this cube in the center here. I don't know, looks weird. Switch to scale tool maybe would be better. Press F8, shift right click, insert edge loop. I'm gonna add a few maintaining edge loops here, this area. Yeah, well, I could have done, just simply grab all those, locate them, all of those, trying to tweak this better. Okay, press F8, bring it back to object mode. Let's grab these faces, extrude them. I'm gonna extrude them inwards a little bit that way. Press F8, shift right click, insert edge loop. I just want to have this as a part that's screwed into this area. So, oh, I added a little bit too much extrusions over there. Okay, I understand. I'm gonna edit mesh, extrude, one, apply, choose those faces once more, extrude them inwards, press F8, shift right click, insert edge loop. Let's finish this. Okay, I don't think that I'm gonna add this other method right now that I'm thinking about. This is just a little bit too much, and I guess that for the overall as a model, that is quite fine. Okay, just press 3 to make sure it's smoothed, and we will be able to continue this. So thank you for watching this part. I will rethink about this if I'm gonna create the IK spline handle rig with this. But as for now, let's just be satisfied with that, and maybe I will add this as a, as a different part, or I don't know, different series to deal with. So thank you, and see you at the next part. Don't forget to save this file, save scene as. I'm going to save this as 15, save as, and that's it. Bye-bye.